Hey loves, if you've never seen me before, my name is Mwende, and if you have and are part of the family, welcome back, and thank you for clicking onto these videos. For the newbies, babies, thanks, loves, please subscribe, please hit the bell button, please like, please share to your friends, okay? Please do all those cool stuff you can do. So today we're gonna have a story time. I came with a story about me. It's my personal story, but the characters the other characters, we're gonna give them random names because I don't think it's fine if I mention names. Okay, cool. So this is me in high school. I went to a high school in Tala. So I was in form 2. I was this one girl who was in almost all the clubs because I was bubbly. I was in all clubs, I was in all mistakes, I was in all suspensions, but it was good. It was good stuff. I really let me give a backstory. So before going to high school, I was this kid in primary school. I was this kid who was always locked in the house, or if I'm not locked in the house, I'm locked in school. Like, my mom didn't allow me to leave school, go play, or walk myself home from school. You get, like, I was that kid who was overprotected by the parents just because I had issues with my dad's family side. That's another story for another day, guys. So mostly I was this preserved, overly protected baby, okay, and I'm the first born, so of course. So in my head, I knew when I go to high school, I'm gonna explore. I don't care, I'm gonna explore, I'm gonna have the most fun. Cool. And it happened. I went to a nice school. So me being the bubbly girl, and in the second day of high school, I was almost known by everyone because I was this cool girl. Nilifika shule nikiwa looking so cool. I loved style ever since I was in primary. So when I went for admission, I was looking all good and I was pretty. My hair was big, like long, black, blah blah blah, you know. So I got all the attention. Not all, but I got the attention I needed. And then the people I attracted were the famous people in school. So, you know, it was like, you get. So my second day of high school, I was so popular and I kind of liked it, but little did I know it was the start of all the horrible things that will happen in high school. You get, but it was fun. It was fun. So in form 2, I was in all these clubs. It was journalism function. So we used to call them funkies. So it was journalism funky. So me and my friends, we had like a group of friends. Okay, they'll be needed in this one. They'll be needed in this story. So I'm looking for names for them. So let's call one Spray and call the other one Kyondo. So me, Spray, and Kyondo were these 3 girls in high school that people thought, I think at that time people thought we were cool because we knew how to dance. We were updated on what are they called, like trending music, trending dances, blah blah blah, you know. So me, Kyondo, and what have we called the other one? Spray. Me, Kyondo, and Spray were these cool girls. Cool. So we went to this journalism function. So as always in high school, for a function, you guys have to look all good. You have to go extra mile, borrow skirts, borrow nice fitting shirts, blah blah blah. And I used to have a long hair, so I used to like do a little style with a pen. I don't know if you guys knew that style. Like, you just fold the hair here and then you clear up alafu make a pen. You secure with a pen. And teachers used to hate that style. I don't know why. They used to take the pen. What teachers? What was you guys? Excuse me, but it's fine. Sorry, but yeah. So we get into the function, and of course, being the cool girls that we thought we were, we had to leave the bus as the last people. Okay, so we went to this boys' high school. We were going for a journalism event. Cool. That, no, I'm just explaining the first event so that you guys can get the whole story, the whole. No, I'm just giving a story of how we met. Oh, from just I just thought of the heading I'm gonna use. So from the heading, it's how I got sang at. I'm even making sense. Anyway, forget about the heading part, but let me continue the story. So we get into this boys' school, and of course, you get received by the, what do we call them? The heads of the clubs. So the heads of the clubs will come so to receive the guest schools that have arrived. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So in the process of us getting to the school and being received by the officials of the club, so we decided, it was just obvious, we used to get out of the bus as the last people because we have to like look good, prepare blah blah blah, lip gloss, and look fine, cool. So people have already like shook at the bus, we are the only ones remaining in the bus. So when we are going down, I was like, it was Kyondo, was it? Yeah, it was Kyondo, me, and then Spray behind me. So when we were going down, we see this like, oh god, that school had cute boys, by the way. It had super cute boys. So we see like a panel, like, yeah, they were like standing on a panel of, was it even 6 or 7, like 7 guys, and they're all looking good. But then I spotted this one who was looking all sharp and all fine. His clothes were nice and neat, and oh god, he was looking so nice. And I was like, you look cool. So we said hi, and then they took us. I just forgot, we were also assistant officials of the club. I know I was the assistant official at the club at that time, but I was the assistant for like a month, and then they told me for whatever reasons, I don't know. But in that event, that like specific event, I was the assistant, like captain. So was it captain, official of the main chairperson? So I was the assistant. Was it even the assistant or the secretary? I can't really remember nicely, but yeah, I was a co-official. So we said hi, we were taken in, and then I met this guy. Let's call the guy Cube, because I have a Cube. Let's call the guy Cube. So Cube introduced himself, said hi, I'm Cube, blah, blah, blah. And he was looking so nice, and I felt nice because he introduced himself to me. And I was like, so you realized I nimekuma. Okay? So yeah, so that's how I met him. And we talked in the first event, we just talked, blah blah blah. Cool. And then it got to, no, that was Form 1, guys. That was Form 1. So in Form 2 is when we went for the second event in their school for the journalism again. So the second event I went, and same routine, the officials come to receive the guest schools, blah 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 blah, blah, introduction, and then you're taken into the hall where the event is planned, or where if it's on the hall, the ground, when you're to event, you get the whole like procedure. So when we go to sit, when he's taking us inside, you remember we used to like get out of the bus like the last people. So when we are getting out of the bus, he's like, I have seats for you guys, and I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you guys should be sitting in front there. And we're like, no, you have to sit where our school is, because initially like we had to, like, when we got to the event, we had to sit like a school, like all of us, before we start dispersing after the event. So I was like, we have to sit to the school, and then he was like, fine, but I want you to sit somewhere I can see you. And I was like, okay, fine, no problem. So for journalism events, they had performance time where people performed poems, songs, dances, people read news. It was just a nice like talent show thingy, but now it was a mixture of many schools that are invited. Cool. So I was doing dance with it. I've been doing dance. I was doing dance in that time, at that time. So we performed before they performed. So we performed, and they had the last performance because they were the host school, of course. So they had to perform last. So we were done with the performance, blah blah blah, nini. We were just seated waiting for other people's schools to perform, and then the last school to perform. So during this last performance of this host school, you remember the cube at the host school. So in their performance, I realized he was part of it. Cool. So initially I knew he used to dance, and he used to spoken words to like narrate. Is it narrate spoken words? Because he used to send me after the first interaction. He used to send me poems. I told him I like poems, so he used to send me poems to our school. So I knew he like knew how to write poems. He knew how to narrate spoken words. Blah blah blah. You get. So during their performance, I realized it's a panel of a few people. I have to give the friend a name. So Cable, Cube and Cable. So during their performance, I realized Cube, Cable, and some other friends were really looking nice, looking all like classy men and stuff. Get. They introduced themselves. They said whatever. They said they had a song. They were singing, and it's their own songs and song. Blah blah blah. I have to cut that part. I just mentioned the person's name, and Cube. So Cube did the introduction and let pause. Hold up. Wait. They don't love you like I love you now. Wait. Okay, so guys, wait. I just remember. Let me play back. Remember, this is a high school event. It's invited schools. Plus the schools have their own teachers. Plus the whole school have their own teachers, and the performance is happening in a hall where everyone is inside and all the teachers are inside as well, because there was a judge desk where they used to judge and maybe say the best school that did the best thing and thing, you get. So in front of all those people, guys, this Cube decided to just say, I want to dedicate this song to this girl because she's pretty and I love her, and she doesn't know that I love her, but I want her to know that I love her so much, and she's the best thing that has happened to me. And I was like, okay, initially I didn't know it's me. Okay, I don't even know. I assumed it wasn't me, but I didn't even, it did cross in my head it was me until he just looked at me and winked. I was like, boy. And then my friend was like, he's referring to you, because initially when he used to send me poems back in school, I used to share it with my friends, so they used to know whatever is happening. Kumbe, let me don't jump before the rope. I mean, that's the language you're saying. That's Judy. But let me just continue the story. So he does the introduction and he winks at me after the introduction, and I was like, okay. And my friends were like, it's you, and I was like, no, it's not me, and I was like, okay. So the song was so nice. He also danced, because I told you guys he danced. He used to break dance. So he break danced while he was singing. The friends were backing him up and blah blah blah. And then after the song ended, he was like, the song goes to Judy, and I was like, oh my god. You see that Nini, and I want to make her toast to that one. I was like, yes, stop. Yeah, I felt so nice, guys. I felt so nice, but I was so embarrassed because the whole hall was full of teachers and students, so everyone was like, who's this girl, and then all my friends where we were seated, all their attention were on me, so they all knew like, oh, she's the Judy, oh, she's the Judy. I was like, oh god, no. So that was it. They did the thing. After he sang, imagine after getting off the stage, he came where I was, he hugged me, and we're in high school, guys. We're in high school. Imagine the okay, now it's not an embarrassment, but then it was I was like, oh god, this is everything that it's going to bring hell back in my school. So after he was done singing in the performance, he came where I was. I know it doesn't come out so popular, but guys, I promise you, anyone who was who was in high school with me, you know who I'm talking about. I can mention the high school. He was in Kaba High School. Oh God, that boy, that boy, Cube. He also knows his himself. So he told me, I dedicated the song to you because I felt that you should know that I feel nice about you and blah blah blah. And I was like, that's cool, that's cool. So we finished the event and everything was cool. So it was time to socialize. You see how the high school events end and then you can go out and socialize. So it was time to socialize. Tell me why my friends started showing me attitude. What did we? Kyondo. We named her Kyondo. Tell me why Kyondo started showing me attitude. Kyondo and Spray started showing me attitude because of this guy. Initially I thought they were happy about me, but it happens. Kyondo had feelings. See, I told you we were three girls, me, Kyondo, and Spray. So Kyondo had feelings for what have we called my babe? Oh, for Cube. So Kyondo had feelings for Cube. Kumbe initially she was sending Cube letters, but Cube wasn't replying. Instead of Cube replying to her, Cube used to send me poems instead. Okay, and I used to show them to her and I thought she was genuinely happy about them. Oh God, anyway, it was high school, it was stupid. So after the event, we socialized. He told me the nice things. I fell in love with the cowboy, the nice boy in high school. We pushed till, let me say till after. It's been on and off until now. No, until late last year, but 2023. Yeah, so it's when we decided, guys, let me just fast forward and tell me why after high school we decided to draw couples goals tattoos with these Kamodos. But it's fine. But I had a nice experience in high school because he used to send me nice letters, nice poems. He used to. I still have the poems and the letters he used to send me in high school, and it was so nice. They made my high school fun, but they made my experience with the teachers very horrible because, you know, now when we went back to school, everyone was talking about it. Everyone was talking about Judy was stung to by a boy in front of everyone, and the boy went and hugged her. So I was like, what? I got all the attention in school. The teachers thought I was the girl who went in school. So hey guys, sorry, I don't know why my camera cut, but let me finish the story for you. So I had a really hard time with teachers in school, but it was all fun and stuff. And then after high school, we still were in love with this babe. We decided to draw tattoos together, but we're still friends. As for now, we are just friends. But yeah, that was a nice experience, and thank you for listening to me, guys. I don't know why the mood has gone down because I don't know why my camera cut, but it's fine. Until next time, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the bell button, and please comment what do you think? Do you think that was such a nice love story? Because for me, I feel that was my best love story that I can ever tell because it was all fun. Most of the time it was all love, and I loved it. Till next time, bye.